For jury selection, there was an error made by Judge DeLucchi. When you ask a juror if they're against the death penalty, they say, yes, I'm against the death penalty. You can't just exclude that juror. You have to ask them a second question. You have to say, even though you're against the death penalty, because it's the law of the land, would you be able to render that verdict? And if they say, yes, I could, then you need to keep them in the jury pool. And Judge DeLucchi dismissed every single juror that answered yes to the first question. So that's an example of an error that was made during jury selection in Scott's case. That's just one of the issues in the appeal. The defense had done a reenactment of what the prosecution alleged Scott did that day. You know, they got a boat similar to the size of Scott's boat, tried to load a dummy type body into it, tried to dump it out in the bay. In the defense reenactment, the rear right of the boat actually sank, and one of Mark's paralegals who was in the boat, you know, ended up in the water. But the judge didn't allow the jury to see that. But then at the same time, the judge allowed the prosecution to do some reenacting that also didn't fit anything close to what would have actually had to be carried out by Scott. I believe that's a, constitutional violation of Scott's rights. Keeping with the boat theme, there's another appeal issue surrounding the boat, and that's when the jury was in deliberations and they asked to see the boat. And one of the jurors got into the boat and kind of attempted to rock it back and forth while it was on the trailer. And that's also an appeal issue because jurors aren't allowed to conduct any type of experiment. So that's an appeal issue as well. Significant hearing about all the dog evidence prior to the trial starting to determine what exactly the jury would be allowed to hear. You had multiple dogs used in this case, and there was one tracking dog whose handler indicated that her dog allegedly picked up Laci's scent at the marina. And so Judge DeLucchi allowed that one dog handler to testify. And that dog handler's dog was not appropriately certified. And additionally, you had a second dog who was more certified, and that dog didn't pick up Laci's scent at the marina. The bottom line is again, you had a double standard there and was prejudicial against Scott, so it's an appeal issue on the dog scent.